We haven't been talking this whole time. Oh, yeah. We haven't been talking this whole time. Alright, well, now we have... next time I will create a checklist for V. Okay, so I'll have a checklist running in the back somewhere. Check voice, check music, make sure everything is cool. Otherwise I'm gonna forget. Okay, tracing. Give yourself permission to rediscover the joy of tracing. Reading off the bolds here. Duplication, tracing, line weight, line quality. Our brain is quietly recording valuable data about the real world. Okay, cool. Guys, do you think there's like a one button press, like set up everything for you? Is that possible? That would be so cool if they have that. Man, I don't even know if any of this stuff is I'm just switching back to my music, making sure it's copyright free. No idea. Copyright free. Let's keep this going. Okay. Alright, so let's get into this. What to focus on while you're tracing? Oh no, my chat's gone. Eesh. Wants me to log in. Please log in for me. Okay, make sure your tracing time is productive. Focus on one or more of the following skills every time you trace. Okay. Good, tracing is back. I mean, not the tracing, the chat's back. Excellent. Establishing a hierarchy of importance. When you can look at an outline for a speech, bold type indentions quickly tell us what the title is all about. Just continuing on, what the heck am I reading? Right. So I'm just gonna paraphrase because I read this before a number of times. Which point are we on? So select your image. Trace on top of your image, just thin line weights. Then after that, thicken the line weights. And then remove the image from the back and you see a sense of hierarchy. Hierarchy is a sense of importance for your image. So we're gonna do the same thing. So I'm gonna jump over to Pinterest and pick out an image. I'm gonna make believe I'm doing it on this side of the screen, but I'm actually gonna go to my other screen there to show you what's going on. Okay, just making sure I'm still frosty on OBS. So I have a rock collection that I started and I want to keep tracing those. So where are they? Here they are. Yep, guys, please create a Pinterest and let me know what your Pinterest is so I can follow you and give you a shout out on this channel. Oh yeah, so I need to find a rock that I want to trace today, and I saw one that I find interesting. This is the majestic something that I can't pronounce sea stack, the troll of the north. Okay, Iceland, northwest Iceland. Let's steal this image or copy this image. We don't steal. So I'm just showing you how I do it, but I'm actually going to do the same thing on my other screen. It's funny because it's already shared. Did not need to do that. Oh, but you can't see it because it's blocked. I still have my browser open on the other side. Must hide browser. Keep that in mind, Mr. V. Let me go to this screen and hide this for now. Yes, that screen is frozen. I know. Let me unfreeze it so you guys could see what I'm doing, so we could do this together. Where is that beautiful, majestic sea stack? Where are you? I think I just missed lost it. Oh, here it is. Copy image. Okay. Sauce. Let's put it in here. And you guys can't see it for a second. Let's hide the plan and stretch this thing out for our morning doodle. You guys ready for the morning doodle? Okay, so I'm gonna be drawing on, I don't know if you can see, on this Wacom thing, just keeping it super sim. You guys could choose paper to even simplify it. It's up to you. So let's see how we can do. I need to connect it first, otherwise it won't work. Okay. Hope I look good. I don't know what I look like right now. Probably a hot mess in the morning. Okay, so we have this image. Now we need to put a paper on top of it. I'm gonna put a light table on top using Clip Studio. I don't know how many of you are familiar with that. Is there a way on your phone to tell it to stop dimming? Really would love to do that. Don't dim, please. No dimming. Is there a setting? I'm just looking for settings on this because I want to keep an eye on the chat, but if you guys are disappearing from my chat, then I can't do it. Let's see, settings. Display. This is something maybe Google could help me out with. They can have a, see, I can't even find the thing. Display, brightness, adaptive, oh my god. Timeout, screen timeout. Can we do it for 30 minutes for now? Yeah, this way I could keep an eye on it. I hope that stays. So let's go to pen tool, P for pen, and oh, I did undo. Haha, no, I don't want undo. I want to switch to a better pen and full screen. How do I get my quick access? There it is. I'm gonna take the multi-liner really quick and do a few doodles, realizing that the doodles are in the wrong color. So let's hit D in Clip Studio and just do a few of these lines just to warm up our hands really quick to see what kind of mess we're really in. Yeah. And you can do Command Delete if you're on a Mac. I don't know what it is on the other one, on a PC. You guys could let everyone know. Okay, so what am I going to do? I'm going to trace these lines using my shoulder, not tightening up anything, trying to loosen up. Despite all the excitement that happened before, trying to stay positive is the key to a stress-free morning, right? So when we're tracing, you know, everyone's like, oh, don't trace, that's for like amateurs. But it really isn't. You need to understand the shape more. So if we don't trace it, how are we ever gonna know how to build this up ourselves? Because at the end of the day, we need to have an image library that we can refer to and use our experience, right? How are we gonna do this together? Okay, just making sure my voice is coming in. Let me know if the music is too loud. It's so difficult with my setup to figure out if things are classy. What I mean by classy is they're not crazy, obnoxiously loud. Okay, so this is a pretty simple image, which makes it easier. It's also a rock. If you get it wrong, it's totally cool. So no worries there. Alright, so what's step 2? Step 2 is to sketch the image and make things that are more important in the front. So now you get to make some decisions about where your line work is going to be. So I'm going to make a new layer. We'll let it pop up over there. And I'm going to call it weight, because we are doing weights. Line weight, short for weight. And let's see what we can do here. Sometimes when I press undo or something, Clip Studio tends to freeze up. So I did increase the pen a little bit, so it's increased the pixel of the pen, or whatever you want to call it, and this will give me the ability to draw thicker lines, so you'll see that right away. So I'm gonna say that these are thicker and it's gonna thin out, so let's not press as hard and try to retrace what we're doing, which is one of the other exercises later. So I'm gonna say that these lines in the front are thickest. I see a line going down here. I also see one here too. Right? Anything else that looks that should be in the front? See, this doesn't look like that. This does. There it is. And this thins out as it goes to the back. What else looks like it pops forward? This one? I'm using the shadows here. I think that's the way you're supposed to do it. And we're doing this together, so if I don't know something and you guys see something, and if you were on Ruben Laura's site that we were just on before, go through the material and try it out yourselves and see how to do this. We are in this together, guys. Let's do this. Alright, that's enough, right? Everything else is kind of in the back. There's one over here, actually. So I'm just drawing out the, I don't know, are these called contours? Is that the right terminology? Yeah, let's keep going. Wait, what's the next step? Let's bring the browser back for a second. Ruben Laura on tracing. So again, we did the important elements. They have thicker lines. Excellent. Line quality. That is the next step. And we actually did one of the steps. It's called retracing. We did the retracing step at the bottom, front and center of the C stack. So let's go through this really quick. Line quality separates the amateurs from the professionals. Guys, do you want to be professionals? Follow my lead, or follow your own lead, because we're going to do this together. A seasoned artist will always have confident, beautiful lines that keep viewers' attention and make every piece unique. Even if a drawing is accurate, poor line quality will sap the energy from the subject matter. We don't want that. Okay? Before you start drawing or tracing, do the line quality exercises listed in the table. He should have probably, this is Ruben Laura's site, I wish he had moved this all the way to the top. It should be the first exercise, but I digress. Even spending just 1 minute on these exercises in every section will get your mind and body in the right zone. Remember to draw from your shoulder, not your wrist. This will allow your hand to move in large swooping motions and create better arcs and curves. Oh man, what music is playing now? Are we still in the right place? Motivation, okay, great. Just checking. In these exercises, practice lines that vary in weight. Do thick to thin, thin to thin, thick. Oh my god, that's very confusing written out. We're just gonna do it, okay? We're gonna get into it. But please go ahead and read it for yourselves. rubenlaura.com/tracing. Okay, parallel lines. What the heck? How do we practice parallel lines on this thing? So he gives us some examples, parallel lines, and they go in any direction, but the lines travel together. So let's see if we can move over to the other side, the other computer, the MacBookians, and let me turn off this share window for a sec. Guys, how do I sound? Please let me know if I'm really screwing this up, because I've been having so much trouble with this. Let's make a new layer. We're gonna do quality for this one. Quality. I think that was enough motivational music. Let's switch over to the next one. Dramatic emotion. Okay. I love it. It has like little things like that. Okay, so quality. Let's practice sub quality in here. So I'm gonna take maybe a different color this time. Okay, and we're definitely on a new layer because I didn't screw that up. And this could also pass as a tracing exercise. So let's take another pen type texture. Okay, cool. So this one will do. Let's reduce it in size slightly and practice our parallel lines on our C stack. How long have I been live for? You guys know? 'Cause I went live a moment ago and my whole computer just committed seppuku, and I don't know, it was just like the weirdest thing. Like it just didn't want to move. I had Chrome open and some other things, so the best thing I had going for me was a complete restart, you know? So these are parallel lines. We gave it a little texture. To keep us from getting distracted, I am going to turn off these layers and just zero in on what we have here. Now I did that. How about we try to rotate this thing and do a different set of parallel lines. It's parallel lines that face a different direction. So you could change it up. So I'm gonna do that here. You can vary the line weights. If you have a pencil, you could just press a little bit harder like me. Or if you have a Wacom pen, you can press harder. And it should, if you have the right setting, we can definitely increase the thickness and thinness. And if you guys want, I can show you how to do that. If not, please continue to practice. Alright, so we did some parallel lines. Let's there's another section here that I want to cover, actually. Let's zoom in on this. Undo. It's good to have buttons on the tablet, and did not mean to do that. Now I have to check what layer I'm on. That was so weird. The whole freaking thing moved. It's like an earthquake. What was I gonna say? I don't know. It doesn't matter. But good to have things on different layers. See, reset display. Perfect. Yeah, so I alternate the direction of these lines because it's for later. It's an advanced technique because you want to show direction. So when things are facing forward towards your face, I'm keeping the lines in my direction. I'm not gonna cross hatch. That's another advanced technique for now. So let's keep cooking. Let's go back to the browser for a second because we have some other things to practice. Parallel lines are done. What the heck are concentric lines? And offset. So think of offset when you think of concentric lines. And here's what he means by concentric. So they're not the same as parallel lines because concentric lines move as they get further away or closer to your point. So we're gonna do a few of those. I don't even think they necessarily need to curve from what I'm seeing. Let's see what he says. Create a curved line, then draw several lines. New lines. Okay, let's try that. Let's go back to CAPTCHA. Guys, what do you think? Is this useful? Clip Studio is crashing. I'm gonna let it finish crashing. This is like every time I do this kind of stuff. I think I have 10 more minutes because I don't know. How long have I been streaming? Why doesn't this thing tell me? There should be like a stats dashboard. Stream stats. Oh, here we go. But it doesn't tell you how long, which is excellent. Exactly what I wanted. Well, the best thing I could do is go on YouTube and see how long. Maybe it tells you. 20 minutes, yeah, okay, cool. So I have you for another 10 minutes. So let's make the best of it. Concentric lines. Where do I want them? Let's do it over here because it has a nice curve. So just loosen up and open up those lines as you go down. I made it a little too big, so let me just slow it down a little. So as I'm doing this, I'm trying to think about how constrained my hand is. Well, so if it's too rigid, then my lines are not going to come out nice. So what I'm going to do is try to loosen it up a little bit if things like that happen. So keep in mind how your posture is in your figure. Right, and there you go. Got some concentrics. Like we can also reverse them. So let's do this up here. Actually, let's start big and make our way down. That music had words. I can't do words, guys, because we're gonna be chatting, so it's hard to focus. Okay, here, perfect. No chatters yet. Maybe it's too early in the morning. Yeah, so concentric lines upside down is harder for me. I need to practice those more. Okay, let's go to the browser for a second, see what else we can practice. Lines within a shape. Let's do one of those. Those are pretty straightforward. I mean, we've been doing it. Actually, let's skip over to another section. Something a bit more challenging. We did retracing on the bottom lines. Let's do point to point and connect the dots. We'll combine those two in one set. You guys don't have to follow this along. You could just do your own. So let's do point to point, and I'm going to switch the color back to black. And I want a little bit more space, so I'm going to rotate this rock. Alright, let's do it. Oh, point to point, single points. Single point here. Another single point here. And just go at it. And you want to try to not get a squiggly line. Let's like that. It's not working. Rotate the canvas a little bit. That doesn't feel right for for me. If it doesn't feel right for you, adjust. Yeah, that's better. Cool, point to point. Let's do another point to point down here. We'll reduce the size of this. See, that didn't fit, so what's going on? Let's change it. That's good. That's good. No, see, you gotta be like stingy about this a little bit. That's better. And get those nice strokes. Okay, let's do some curved points to find a surface that makes sense. Where's the reset button? Reset rotation. Here it is. Why they call it reset display? That's so annoying. I'm almost out of places to do it. We could do it outside. We'll do it outside for the water. Okay, so let's do it here. And I'll do it with a little bit of a lighter gray, because water tends to be lighter. Mid gray, is that good? Okay, point, 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 point. So let's try to connect these. That's all it is. And if you mess it up, do it again. Ha ha ha. See, that's not cool. Remember to breathe while you're drawing your line. It will surely help. Point. So these are like the waves on that little thing. Do the best you can. It's okay if you screw up. I'm being a little critical on myself, you know? Okay. Okay, good. I mean, it's okay. It's not perfect. In fact, I want to do it again because I don't like it. But you guys feel free to keep going. It's okay. Do some more points here. There you go. Just like water moving. What does this look like zoomed out? Looks nice. Let's do some more over here. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. So what's the next thing? What comes after this? I think our 10 minutes is up. that's not nice. Well, let's review the other section then. I don't know if we'll get to do it. Simplification and structure. I'm gonna paraphrase because I know this too, but feel free to read all the points. How do I go back? Okay, so in this image, Ruben Laura takes a figure of a woman sitting and he breaks it down into simpler shapes. So your primitives are like circles, triangles, rectangles, or boxes, and he overlays them on top of the image. So you can do the same thing with your subject matter. So I could have broken down my rock into simple blocks And right now I just see it as a giant square. And then you can cut into it and make little cylinders. Or you could do 3 cylinders for the image. So let's hide this for a second. And I'm not going to spend too much time on it, just a few quick seconds. And to do that, I'm just going to dim this so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Just go to shapes real quick. Apologize for the rush. So here, you could just say, let's make this bigger. You just say one rectangle, second rectangle, this is a skinny one, third rectangle, you know, like this. That's it, that's all you need. If you want, you could even connect it like this, but that's not needed. So you basically have these shapes here. You don't even need to see this. Probably fill it out some other way with a vector. But here, these are the basic building blocks for this C stack located somewhere where I've already forgot. But it doesn't matter. When you break down your shapes so you can remember them, try to keep it super simple. The simpler it is, the easier it is for you to remember it. And of course associate it with some sort of memory. There's extra bonus points. Like maybe the place you visited and something interesting happened there. And there was a C stack that looked like 3 rectangles. Yep. So that's it for simplification. I hope you guys had a enjoyable stream and you got something out of it. Yep. If you do create something of your own, please share it. Let me know so I can check it out, give you my feedback if you want, and I'll give you a shout out too, you know. So send it out, hit me up with your social media, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow for 8:30 Invention. We'll do another stream, hopefully with less explosions in the air. Alright? Cool. Alright, so I'll see you guys later. Take care.